In other news this Friday night, it's been nearly 3 weeks now since the Southeast Austin apartment complex issued a mandatory and illegal indefinite curfew. Apartment managers now say not only has the curfew been lifted, it was never meant to be sent out in the first place. KVUE's Fort Sanders spoke to residents and apartment representatives about the mix-up.
Make sure you have your provisions before the 10 p.m. Sounds like I'm in some hurricane area that they have a martial law. Stay inside, have all your stuff you need.
A week ago, we caught up with Christy Broadway, who's lived at the Array Apartments for 8 years. In late May, she got this notice from the complex saying there will be a mandatory curfew in place from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m.
If there is in fact a safety concern, tell me that. What is the safety concern? I live there.
This letter has now been seen by many. It's a mandatory curfew from 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. at the Array Apartments and was signed by the property manager back on May 26. Well, now representatives from the apartment tell me directly that this was sent by an associate without the proper approval first. Well, on June 13th, they went ahead and rescinded this notice and apologized to tenants.
They had to say something to the residents because I am sure that residents were going in and saying, if they didn't necessarily see it because it was in their email, they definitely saw it on the news or saw it on TikTok.
The new note Broadway and the others got reads in part, quote, "The notice was incorrectly provided to you by one of our associates without previous management review and approval. Staff in the Array's leasing office confirmed for me Friday that the new notice did come from them. As far as staying in this complex, Broadway says she has a decision to make.
I'm thinking about it. I have until the 19th to let them know, and I have serious reservations about living somewhere where possibly again in the future you can't go outside."
Saying this experience has reminded her of the importance of speaking up. In Southeast Austin, I'm Fort Sanders.